For many moons, ordinary companies with their extraordinary members have battled in StarCraft 2, all to come down to the Final Four. Storm 8 took on Amazon in last week's semifinal, and Storm 8 fell, meaning Amazon is the first finalist. Today it's time to find out who will be the second finalist of the After Hours Gaming League Season 3. Dun 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 dun. Go to AHGL.TV for all your news. Here are the brackets. We're about to go into Microsoft versus IBM. And if you'd like, it's time to note that dun 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 dun, you can vote on who you think will win. Red Bull Gaming, the sponsor of the After Hours Gaming League. If you go to redbullusa.com/After Hours Gaming League, not only will you see this stream and yourselves chatting, but you can vote on who you think will win. I shan't make a prediction, otherwise people on the internet will call me a biased caster. And most importantly of all, there's like 15 things that are most importantly of all. If you go to getredbulletin.com/AHGL, you get a free subscription to the Red Bulletin. Why do I want you to do this? Because they're gonna write an article about the After Hours Gaming League. So I made sure that anyone who signs up via that link gets a free subscription. Because I don't know about you, but I want that bad boy up on my wall. Oh, yes. And oh, fantastic. They're already spamming it in the chat. I figure without any further ado, it's time to head into game number 2. No, I'm just kidding. Game number 1 of the After Hours Gaming League. It's going to be going on between Amazon and Microsoft. Bam! Up in the right position from Team IBM is none other than the man himself, Zai, in IBM Blue. And down in the bottom left, the champions of After Hours Gaming League Season 1 from Team Microsoft. It is none other than Ether. Ether. Now the map is going to be on Neo Planet S. I almost said Star Station 9, but of course that's actually not a thing. That's actually just something I made up. So Microsoft's Ether is going to be beginning in a PvP. Storm 8 versus Amazon began with a very unusual PvP last week, so not surprised to see maybe some funkiness be going down today. Now, keep in mind, this is a best of 7. Whoever gets to 4 wins will be crowned, not quite champion, but top 2, certainly. Zai going to send out a scout after Gateway. This is a very common scout timing if you want to check for proxies. However, he needs to go just a few inches more. This is the most proxiable location on this entire map. And if he starts to bring the noise with the proxy, he's going to get hurt. Both players very aware of the potential for cheese in this circumstance. Ooh, Microsoft's Ether being just a little bit more meticulous, as we might expect from a team that has already won the league. Now, IBM got 2nd place last year, so they're hoping to do just 1 spot better. Down there we got Zai, who's doing some scouting out and about. He's going ahead and trying to spot everything that's going on. Trying to see what could possibly give him an issue. Now, this is a weird timing by Ether. He's getting his double assimilator up. This could mean one of 2 things. Wow, also double assimilator going up from Zai, but a much later 2nd assimilator. This is of particular noteworthiness because of the fact that right now, all this funkiness makes it very hard to read Ether. Is Ether going for a 4-gate and not putting any dudes in gas? Is he going for a very fast mothership core? It's all unclear. Ether from Team Microsoft. You can go check him out at AfterHoursGaming.tv to get some of the backup stats as to what these players have been doing in their performance. And in case you missed that website, it's AfterHoursGaming.tv. Have I mentioned the website? Alright, cool. In the game, Zai. Continuing to add on his 2nd gateway. Very common timing. 2-gate play, getting 3 stalkers up. This will give him maximum coverage if in case there is some sort of pylon trying to go down somewhere nearby. His stalkers can do that spotting. But I do want to note that right off the bat, Ether is getting up a sentry. No fast mothership core. Is he going to go fast Stargate? This is a very defensive setup from Ether. He's either going Stargate or his memory has skipped himself out. No, he's going for the Stargate, and he's going to take it out on some rocks. But that's fine. Taking your anger out on rocks is something that psychologists recommend. It's a good way to deal with anger if you don't value the strength of your bones. Well, I got mad and punched a rock, and now I can't point at things anymore. Now, Zai has gone for this 3-gate play. Also, very early Mothership Core. This is a hyper-defensive opening from Zai. He will be able to deal with 4 gates. He will be able to deal with early Stargate pressure. He'll have enough Photon Overcharge to blast down on that Nexus. As we see, it'll only be another 40 seconds until that is up. Notice also that 100 energy will be the exact time that a 4-gate would begin. Very nice timing, but it looks like he's going to go Twilight Council, and I'm pretty sure it's not because he wants to hide Zealot leg speed. Inhaling saliva, an increasing issue for all casters in all leagues. But fortunately, I'm just going to cough it out. 1 Phoenix, 2 Phoenix. Will he go 3 Phoenix, 4? 5 Phoenix, 6 Phoenix. How many more? Twilight Council coming up. Is it going to be the Templar of the Dark variety? At any time, Dark Shrine, Team IBM. Now keep in mind, Ether can get an Oracle up, and the Oracle will have enough energy to immediately envision, spot all the things that it needs to detect. Is I going to follow up Dark Shrine with a 4-gate? Why not? Am I right, fellas? Very, very late Warp Gate tech coming out for the IBM Protoss. The Microsoft Protoss, though, completely contained Zai using those 3 Stalkers, not just as a defensive tool, but also to do a little pressure. Unbelievable Ehan timing. Instantly dealing maximum hurt, pain bringing. Oh, I feel like some interaction is going to occur, and he... Oh! When I was in the war, boy, I was down to 1 health one time. You don't know anything about suffering. The scars run deep. Will the old man make it out alive? I think the answer is going to be a resounding nope. He never came home to tell us the story. Void Ray coming out. Why? He saw 4 gateways. He should note that there's something fishy going on, because there ain't no Warp Gate done yet. Uh-oh. Chrono boosting out another Void Ray. He doesn't know. 4 Dark Templars. Zai's lost his mind. What if there's detection? If there's no detection, it's going to be maximum punishment. If there is detection, it's going to be maximum punishment. And there's the swipe. There's the chrono boosting. He needs to cancel it. He's force-felled himself out. But will he force fall right now? There needs to be another... It needs to be... Oh my god! It's an Archon! He's building the Archon. This will allow him to break on through. One of the DTs does manage to make its way up to the high ground. He needs to throw down that other force field right away. He needs to begin warping in other units as well. Where are the other units? He's getting Zealots ASAP. He needs to get those up. Where is the Envision? Where is the Envision? He still could stay alive. He still could make it out of this one. He needs to get in another round. It looks like the Dark Templar has already begun to work its way down on all of those probes. Smartly, we see Ether immediately trying to rebuild pylons, doing some nice trapping. Where's the Envision? Get the Envision out. And there it is. Instantly spotting those DTs, picking them off in a matter of seconds. But it's going to look like Stalker, Archon, plus a couple of Zealots. The follow-up push from Zai, IBM Zai, putting on so much pain! He's administering all the hurt. I don't believe it. It looks like the instant charge up, trying to deal damage to the Archon, but that extra boost of damage does not affect the Archon. Not at all. The Void Ray will not do that damage. More Zealots coming in from Zai, and it looks like... Oh no, he accidentally shoots his own Warp Gate. Envision still occurring from that Oracle. Robo facility trying to go down. Ether doing a nice job controlling. He could maybe begin picking off some of those Zealots. This pylon will not be able to depower that one gateway. He's starting to do the charge up. IBM Zai. Zai might be the ninja bomb that team needs to stay alive. Ouch! Void Ray at 95% done, not coming out. And it looks like Archon is going to take a trip to See You Later Town. But not before the rest of the units of Zai squeeze a GG out of Microsoft's Ether. Magerd. Does mean that Team IBM is currently leading the series 1-0 against the ex-champs from the After Hours Gaming League. Will IBM be able to extend the lead, or will Microsoft tie it up? We're going to find out after this short commercial break. And when we come back, Game 2 of semifinal number 2 of After Hours Gaming Season 3.